Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, B Funk. Thinker right out here in the lab. Well, I do what I do for you. I got something nice for you today. Let's get this party started. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in, receiving them. We got a good thing going. Let's rock. I appreciate you too. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment with knowledge of self. A right thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain that goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission, and I'm on it because I want all my right thinkers to know thyself. So my mission is to give you the information to make that possible for that to happen for you. Your job is to tune in, get the information, implement it, and know thyself. Let's go. So I asked the question, do you know you? It's rhetorical, but if you don't have an answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do for you. So a person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believes and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you, right thinkers. Know thyself. And always to Mayat be true. Speaking of being true, let's talk about rights. Right thinkers. Let's talk about you have the same right to know as to believe. Again, Maya means duality. Let's talk about that. And once I'm done, you can make your decision. You want to believe or you want to know. Let's go. You a believer or you a knower. Right thinkers, we're knowers called Gnostics. To know. I got that for you. Let's break it down. Let's go. We are born into a world of what? Duality. That's Maya. That's what God stands on. Why? He gives you a choice that you can make for yourself to do or not do, believe or no. Again, it's all about choices. You have the right to pick what's right for you. This is why you have to obtain self knowledge. That gives you the understanding of what's right for you. And when you implement it, you get it. You understand it. That's, again, your choice. You don't have to. You can remain ignorant by choice, or you can remain a believer. We believe, watch this. We believe what we don't know. That's not the way to live. And that's a fact. Not my opinion. Well, that's what you know. If you say you believe in something, you said, I don't know. I just believe. I have faith. Yeah, all that. But it's still the definition of belief is not to know. Simple as that. When I hear a conversation and they start with I believe, they go into wah 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 wah. I could care less what you believe. That's not my concern. I want to know what you know. That's what I talk to you about. That's what I discuss. So I don't discuss belief. That's a useless conversation. We believe, okay, with self knowledge, again, knowing thyself, you can live what? By what you know. Facts, understanding, we call it God's rules. Nature, following and understanding laws that's already been set down that man have to follow. And those who don't, pay the price. Simple as that. The rule is know thyself. Why? Don't know thyself because you'll come back again. If your goal in life is to know thyself and you come and live a whole life and don't do that, guess what? It's called reincarnation. That's why. So knowing thyself is the way to stop the reincarnation of this human life that we keep going over and over again. Why? Because we don't know that we're divine spiritual beings just having a human experience to what? Know thyself. Let's go. I try to make it real simple. I like Martin, my man. I believe, aka I dream that one day we all be a people of what? Knowledge of self. We all know thyself. Why? Because we all take stock and we all take responsibility to do just that as a people. Call me a dreamer. My favorite my boy is the Commodores. Zoom. Yeah, I'm believing, but hello, I ain't knowing. Two different things. You can believe, okay, watch this. You can believe a lie, okay, until what? Like, I believe I can fly. And when you jump off that building and hit the ground, reality and knowing is what? You die. So it ain't about what you believe, it's more about what you know. So I can give you millions of examples of people who what go through life and believe in what they was told and not what they know. So if you go by what you believe, it's not going to end well for you. I believe that was this. I was the best drug dealer back in my day. And I found out the truth. Now I know better. See? Belief will drive you to do something until you find out the truth. Belief is in the room. Yeah, I'm belief. Everybody believing. Yeah, believe. But when knowledge walks in the room, belief got to go. Like dark and light. They both can't share the same space. Understand that? So belief and knowledge can't occupy the same space. You either have one or the other. One don't take much to have. The other one takes a little work. Gaining knowledge means you gotta do something. That's the difference. Yeah, belief is a good starter. Again, it's the motivator, aka servant. But like emotions and your ego, they're bad leaders. Your belief should not lead you. We got a bunch of people running around with their belief leading them where astray, where the wrong way, but they can't be told otherwise. Why? Because they believe they're going or doing the right thing. We have fighting, we've had wars, we got people fighting right now to this day over what? Belief. I'm just putting it out there. And belief is what? Is seeing everything with these two eyes. I believe what I see. Okay. But truth ain't always to be seen. God is hidden for a reason. hmm And you can't see him with these eyes. It's one up here, in case you didn't know. But belief is what leads you to ready. Belief leads you to death. Knowledge gives you what? Afterlife, conceptually. So I'm taking my chances with knowledge and I take afterlife all or nothing. Belief, I'm not even betting on that one. Trust me, I don't gamble. Okay, belief is crapshoot. Been that, done that. I know thyself. I know me. So I'm good. So I have no use for what? A belief system. This is why I don't follow religions. They're all called belief systems for a reason. Do you follow a belief system? If you go to church, you're a belief system follower. I'm going to church because I fellowship with y'all. I got a problem with y'all belief system at all. I just think I to follow it like y'all do, but I will fellowship with you because I understand the reason why you do what you do. Again, belief to me is like religion. No proof, no facts. Ain't a person in the Bible been dug up, found, but you still tell me they existed. We ain't gonna have that argument, but that's my point. No facts, no proof. Just believe what you're told. That's called dogma. And it's called spiritual and mental slavery. Why? They want to keep you thinking what they want you to think, not for yourself. I'm teaching you to think, to know yourself. I ain't trying to control you at all. I want you to control yourself. How about that? But someone else wants to control you and how you think and what you do. That's never good. Knowledge is what? Knowing. Knowledge, that's to know. Ledge is to get the understanding. So with self-knowledge, it means knowing self, I know I can do all things. I'm striving for greatness to be the best me I can be every day by putting in my work, doing what it is I do. Most of this for you. Okay, that's what I do at this point in my life. That's my job. And the belief system goes against what? Everything I know to be true and right, aka the self, not that person outside the self. If God outside you, we got no use to have a conversation. God, why? Because God dwells in the heart of man and woman. Okay, that's a fact. Well, according to ancient Egyptian concept, at Judgment Day, they judge you by the contents of your heart, not what religion you profess. Not none of that means nothing. What you got here? That's what he know. And that's they tell you, that's what they judge you by that. God is your judgment, not up there, in here. I teach, live by what? A philosophy that once mastered, you know who you are and you know you and God are one, aka knowing thyself. He's inside you. Once you get conscious of that, life should tell you that right there. The fact that we got spirit, that's God. Free will is us having conscious and becoming awake to know that it's a spiritual awakening, aka nihas. Well, we are done here. Okay. I learned and I lived and I teach what? A philosophical truth of our ancient ancestors that I learned and manifest. And it gives me what? Blessings. When? Daily. The way I live, the things I do, and how I do it earns me blessings every single day. I've been doing it now for over 11 years. So I'm not telling you a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo. I ain't getting a whole bunch of superstitious nonsense. I ain't here to preach to you how good God is. No, I'm just telling you, if you live right, you'll be rewarded for that. That's spiritual concepts. That ain't a religion. It's a way of life. Right thinking is not a religion. It's a way of life. Trust me. And it's a good one if you master it. If you live right, again, right thing philosophy, when daily, what'll happen? You will be blessed. What? Not for the religion not for the religion you profess. I'm a Christian. I'm a Muslim. Nope. It's for the deeds that you do. Okay, that's righteous living. That's virtuous living. That's living with integrity, showing something on inside when nobody's looking, knowing that the eye don't slumber nor sleep. That's who watches you. Yourself. That's who judges you at Judgment Day. Yourself. To be where you at? Oh yeah. Okay, but to live a blessed life means what? For you, if you're a Christian, that means you're walking, talking, and doing Christian concepts, and you're living into. I got no problem with that. I love those kind of people. Why? I can respect them for what they're doing as far as they believe that they're following. Even if it's wrong, I got no problem with that. That ain't my call. Okay, I ain't trying to judge it. No, they find the end. But if they live the lifestyle, guess what? That's the ticket also. That's what I'm saying. If it's practiced correctly and lived the right way, it doesn't make a difference what religion it is. They all come down to deeds. Okay. So when you live the blessed life, you're living right, virtuous. That's it. And it don't count. It don't make difference what your religion is. But if you're Muslim, you live the Masonic Muslim concepts, Jew, Jewish traditions, just live, do, and be, you're fine. Christian, same thing. So understand that. I got no problem with none of that. But belief is what? Good when what? You're a child. Because you don't know, so you take somebody's word for it. But as you grow up, you need to know the truth. That's what we call the religion is baby food. Okay, yeah, for kids who don't know, but truth is grown folk stuff. Okay, grow up, take the tit out the mouth, and become a person with knowledge of self, upright, accus, an enlightened being. Okay, living and doing things that you need to do for who you. Because you the judge, you're responsible for everything you think, say, and do. Moving on, you can believe in the truth, and guess what? But when you know the truth by what? Living it, believing it goes out the way. Now you know it. Belief is only good to get you started. And if you're still chasing the belief after 40 years, you heard that story. If you do something for 40 years and you ain't good at it, it ain't produced nothing, you want to continue to give it another 40. It's like my man, he the worst president ever. Y'all want to give him 4 more years to be show how much worse he can get? Really? Sorry about that. Get out of there. Get out of that game. But my point is, some things you do just don't make sense if you look at it objectively. Subjective. Well, that's what we do. That's how we. Blah, blah, blah. Objectively saying you're ignorant. Why? Because you should know better than that. Sorry, moving on. Let me wrap this up. Again, appreciate you tuning in. Last one. Let's talk about knowing is delight. Knowledge of self is light. Believing is dark. Your choice. I've been in the darkness, stayed in the darkness, coming to the light. Or they call it God's glorious light. Meaning you have knowledge of self. You become awakened to who you are. So you're going to change the things you do. Why? Because it's no longer what you do. Difference. Gnosis. Gnosis. What that means? It means to know. By definition. Yeah, look it up. Belief. Look that up too. Google it. Is what? Not to know, but to have faith. So your choice. You want to live on belief, not knowing, or you want to have knowledge and know. Again, you can only grow with what? The truth. Knowledge is the road. Knowledge is what? Okay, remember the matrix? Knowledge is the red pill. The truth. You want it, you got to do some things for it. Belief is the blue pill. You choose that, you're just gonna go along with the program. And 85% of the population and masses, they look at you as being ignorant, sheep, followers, just gonna do whatever we tell them to do. So they don't have a problem with y'all. They got a problem with people like me trying to enlighten you guys. The more they try to keep you unenlightened, the more I'm trying to work to enlighten. So we're at war, so to speak. That's how it's always been. It ain't changed. I'm just a soldier at this time of point, doing my job to help my people know themselves. Moving on. Red being my favorite color. Today I'm rocking blue, but I'm a red man. It always takes what? Knowledge over belief. If the blue pill was knowledge, I take it. If the red pill was wrong, I'm not gonna take the belief pill. Why? I don't need that. I prefer knowledge. So whatever the pill it is, that's what I'm taking to give me knowledge. Choice made. In life, it's your call to do what you think is best for you. Again, back to the choices. If you have no knowledge of good and bad, when we all do at a certain point in time, but what's good for you as an individual, you should have knowledge of self so you can make what? Better decisions for yourself based on yourself. I raised my kids on that philosophy. I didn't get that new. I always had that one. If you are a Christian, Muslim, or Jew, I feel sorry for you spiritually. Why? Because you made a choice to follow a belief system. That's your choice. That's your call. Good luck. Moving on. Last one, and this is believing in the truth is the true start of what? On the path of what? Spiritual enlightenment. The truth is the goal and the end. That's how you win. A lie, you find out the end, it was a lie. That hurts. Why? You got to do it all over again. Don't repeat. Right thinkers. In closing, hope you enjoyed the lesson. I'm a knower, not a believer. And in closing, may all you right thinkers know who you are, and may you all live to be 100. Me, who know who I am, 100 minus a day, so I never know that my right thinkers like you have passed away. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. Oh, I got more. I'll be back.